Good morning, everybody. It is time for chalk and coffee. You know this is not my specialty, but turn it into a thing. When you are doing 40 days of lives and your day is busy and your evening is busier, I guess you chalk in the morning. And because I need, oh, hold on, let me show you what I am today. Totally humble. Yep. Good morning, guys. Hi, Priscilla. Let's see. Can I see comments right here? Jessica, hello. Hey, look at me, no makeup. We got our wrinkles, our gray hair, and our eye bags all on display today. And I'm doing it because I have to. This is what it looks like when you make a commitment to do 40 days of lives. Every day during Lent I'm going live because I usually do like 3 days a week, and I thought what would be difficult but make me better? Doing this. So I'm committed. Oh, you're queen. So Aaron poured my coffee before he went grocery shopping. God bless him. He's grocery shopping for us. We have not been grocery shopping in a couple of weeks. Hi, Shirley and Joyce. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Ardelia. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, I'm going to need another cup of coffee in a minute. But Aaron's not here. So, I'm going to do, the sun has been coming out, and I'm very excited, and I was just at the beach, so we're going to do Life's a Beach on this really cool find, this very weathered board. It has like lines between it. It's actually, so this you could do the inside, and you could even like put some shells down here, or you could do it on the outside, which is what I am going to do. There are a few things that we're going to want to do before we actually, oh wait, hold on. Clicking the wrong buttons. Oh, P.S. This was my, this is, anytime I feel like it, I'm just going to be like, listen, I woke up like this, okay? So, just so you know, we're going to use a couple different things. I won't keep that up there the whole time. And I'll sit proper, move my tray towards me, and get out my wax. Because you guys know, why is the camera so cutting off the top of my head? There, that's better. Good morning, Shannon and Denise. Oh, you're sweet, thank you. Okay, anyway, I am still wearing my pajamas, but I did throw a sweatshirt on. Only because my robe, I cannot find it because we had brought it with us to Mexico, and my husband did the laundry, and I don't know where it is. Literally don't know where it is. So I was going to be all robe and fuzzy slippers, but not that you're going to see the slippers. I mean, let's be honest. So I am going to wax my weathered thing right here. So let's get this all waxed. It's changing a little bit. I don't know if that'll pop back to the white or not, but if it doesn't, I'm not going to be mad about it. This is a real powdery finish, and you definitely want to. I think it's just turning it. There we go. Okay, because it will come off on your transfer, the back, or the, all right, there we go. So now we have this, which is going to be great. I don't have much of a plan, but I did research the proper color of seashells. I did not research the proper color of seahorses. I could do that real quick. I just type in seahorse image into Google, or image, because my thumb hits the wrong thing all the time, and hope that you get pictures that are not cartoons. And then when you get them, yeah, so these are pretty much the colors. We've got some orange. So here are the colors that I found that are gonna be really great for seashells. Fawn, Couture Coral, Bark, and Guava. Similar colors here, little more orangey. I could easily add a little orange, but I think we're good with these, honestly. Okay, ugh, dropping stuff. So there we go. Light pink, yeah. And when I blend these colors, they will be all blendy, so it'll work, I promise. Okay, but I want to show you, because what I'm going to do, I'm part of, oh, and I brought a little bit of this to do some background. So this is our fabulous pattern blocks. We have this tight polka dot, which is what I'm going to use today. We have flowers, wood grain, these little like star things or whatever they're called. So this fun set, you get all 4 of these patterns, and then you can, you're going to cut them apart and use, you know, just your one at a time. But it's a nice manageable size, and it's a repeating pattern, so you could very easily just use it to cover a bigger area. However, you guys know how I use my patterns. I don't always just like do the pattern as is. What I'm going to do is have like a distressed pattern on a portion of my wood. So we'll put these away because I'm not using those. We're going to use that and this. Good, good. Good morning, Rhonda. Hi, Lisa. Good morning, Cindy. Cheers to you. I'm hoping it's going to be awesome. That's a weird line on my, you guys see that? Like it's almost like a line like that. It's weird that that did that, but I have no worries. I'm going to be doing a little distressing of the background. I'm going to set my coffee over here, and I'll make this a little straighter. We don't need to see. Okay, there we go. So when you're using something like this that's very, very distressed, and the surface is not as stable as you want it to be, we're gonna need to definitely fuzz this. Fuzz, 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 fuzz. Polka dots. Okay, so that's the labeling of my back. So we get our little fuzzing cloth over here so we can fuzz this. There we go. Fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. So, whew, that's awesome. There we go. Okay. I have a question. Are you the one who said yesterday they were bringing the bunny transfer back? Yes. Yeah. I didn't say necessarily pre-ordered, but it's coming back next week. There's a small limited supply of the Build-A-Bunny, the Happy Easter, Spring Words, and I think the Faith, Hope, and Charity Crosses. I can't remember. Yes. Those are coming back late next week probably. We'll get more information as the week goes. Okay, and to be honest, we are not allowed to do pre-orders, and here's why. That person, if somebody did say you could pre-order, I've decided I gotta do something different. They are not guaranteed those transfers. You have to get on and order those, and if we only have a small amount, it's quite possible that they won't be available for everybody. So that's a scary thing to do. I wouldn't bet. However, if I know you want it, I will order for you. Like, I will go on and get what I want. All right, so we're gonna start with this gray. I was thinking of adding a little bit of this color in. This is our storm. Just a hint. I don't want a ton of this. This is our eucalyptus, but I just think it would be cute to add a little touch of this color. And I may put a touch of this color into, oh my gosh, my boys are so loud because my door is open, into some of the seashells. Okay, just a tad of that. And then, oh my gosh, they're so loud. Can you guys hear them? Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and start mixing these. And as I do this, I don't want perfect lines of dots. I'm gonna try to make it more distressed. And we're gonna do this kind of at the top and at the bottom. I'm gonna save that. Very cool. Okay, you may not be able to see it up there, so let me raise this up. You see, there's just gonna be a little bit of background on there. And then I'm flipping it, and we'll do like ditto right here. Okay, now, whoops-a-daisy. Let's put this down. And I'll use this as my finger. I don't feel like getting all chalky. All right. You know what? So this surface, it's probably a year or two old. I just cut off the tag though. Yikes. I tell you what, this is what the tag was. I want to say probably Michael's, Hobby Lobby's, or Joanne. But very well it could have been like Walmart. I don't know. It's a bit old. It was sitting, I had to go into the like dungeon of Sarah and into the back room and grab something to do. So this is what I do. I walk around until something like inspires me. And then once I get inspired, then I will like make the magic happen. But to be honest, it takes it takes a while. In fact, I pulled out 3 other perspective projects for this morning that didn't quite make the cut. Let's just put it that way. I don't know how you guys work, but sometimes I have a plan, but very often, because of the way that I go live and because of the type of creator that I am, I just have to be inspired. The worst projects that I do are the ones where I wasn't inspired. It's like I just honestly didn't have a clue what I was doing and just grabbed something, and then to me it doesn't look good. There we go. All right, so now I'm just going to take this and plop it into my water. Let the water do its magic on it. And we'll give it a little shot with the dryer so that it can dry, and we can go over it with our other things. So these are really subtle things that you add just to for like a tiny little effect. It's not meant to be super. What was the dot transfer? Joyce, good question. The dot transfer is called Pattern Blocks, and it comes with 4 different patterns. You've got like a daisy pattern, a wood grain, which cannot wait to use this. It's gonna be exciting. And then this fun like twinkle, like little twinkle pattern, plus the dots. So you get all 4 in one. It's called pattern squares or pattern blocks. I had to check. All right. Hi, Lori. Welcome to my chalking and coffee. I woke up like this. Can you even believe? Okay. I almost just drank my chalk paste. Good thing I didn't. Okay, so we have our background and it's dry. We're gonna set that aside. Now, we're gonna do the, this is Life's a Beach. This is one of our A size, it's $9.99. Real inexpensive. Nice size, 5x7. And, oh, I guess we have to cut this one apart too. I put my scissors back. So we're gonna do this in a dark color. I really want the words to stand out among the other things that we're gonna add on here. Okay. So again, because of the type of surface I'm using, this very, very distressed wooden surface that has a real unstable paint job. It's kind of powdery. Oh my gosh. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fuzz it a lot. And I'm gonna leave that out because I keep putting it away and I keep needing it back. Good morning, Joanne. Good morning, good morning. So let's fuzz this one a few times. So we stick it down to our fuzzing cloth. If you don't have a fuzzing cloth, you know, you can use your sleeve, your pants, your a kitchen towel that's got a little fuzz. You tried using the palette board but didn't have much luck because I wasn't sure how much chalk to put in the grooves. I didn't, so when I use, so this is not a Couture product, this is a found piece of wood. Our palette board has extremely tight pieces of wood, so there's very little groove. I pretend it's not there. So when I'm chalking with the palette board, oh my gosh, I just pretend it's not there. You can see my gray. But on this one, I am going to, at some parts, pretend that it's not there. But for my words, I want to do it on this one thing right here. So life's a beach, and we're gonna do that in our darkest color, which I brought out was bark. And now that I set this down, I need to adjust it because I feel like it's not quite as centered as I want it to be. Better. Just using my finger, make sure it's all down. And we're gonna use bark. Bark is our darkest brown color. Okay, we gotta stir this up. Like melted chocolate chips here. That's what we've got. Just gonna put a little bit on here. This wood is also kind of grooved. You can kind of feel the texture. So just gonna be really diligent to get the color on. Now this looks like it's going on beautifully. You can kind of see that pattern behind the vinyl, my polka dots. Okay, squeegee it off, and I did go off my edge just a little bit. That's my bad. I will just try to wipe that off. Okay, all right, peel. Okay, that looks good. I'm gonna get that little tiny bit off of there. Put that in my water. I can use a Q-tip to get that off. I open the wrong drawer for these all the time. I have all my like supplies in a drawer. So I just dipped it in water and just to lightly wash that off. Very good. So now you can see the Life is Beach. If you wanted, so when I'm all done with this, if I feel like I want this, well, hey, bud.
Are you using the pink iPad?
I am using the pink iPad. How about when I'm done with my live, you could... Well, how about you can use it when I'm done? It won't be a long time. Look, Mommy, look, I'm almost done. All I have to do is put some shells on. Okay, go upstairs. Ask Emma.
Oh,
She's got a phone. Maybe she'll let you play. Oh, do not taste the chalk paste. Good morning from Wisconsin. Okay. All right, so if you wanted to make this stand out a little more, you could fill that. It is a nice font, but on something like this that's distressed, if you wanted to, you could go in with like a little thing and just kind of fill those letters. Just because this is what I wanted, I'm gonna wait and see how it all looks at the end, because in person, you can definitely see, well, here, I'll hold it. You can definitely see the words in person. And remember, this is gonna be like a fun, distressed looking thing. Okay, so now I need some space. This is kind of a big one, and I'm just gonna pretend like these aren't here. And we're just gonna do the whole thing and just layer these kind of down here like that. Now the seahorse was the most pink of all. The seahorse was the most pink, so I'm going to we're kind of gonna do the technique of the blending kind of a little bit of a hot mess, that kind of technique. So as long as I get most of this on here. Now, we're gonna open Guava first. Have I told you this is my favorite color? And then my new favorite color. And then we'll do a little bit of our Couture Coral and some of this with a little bit of that brown. So I just need some stir sticks for each of these. Beautiful fawn. This is our fawn. Couture Coral. While I am stirring and getting this ready, if you would like more information about our awesome new Club Couture, go ahead and type in the comments club. I'll just tell you about it. We are doing a giveaway inside Chalk Nation, my VIP group. If you are not inside my VIP group, you should definitely type the word add me. And what I can do is give you a link to join. I can't really add you unless we are Facebook friends, which is a whole other thing. Even if I do add you, you have to go in and accept, and it's a whole big deal. So type in the comments, add me to get into my VIP group if you're not there yet. You have to be a customer. You are not able to be a designer inside another designer's VIP group. That is not allowed. But somebody's texting me. Okay, so I've added a little bit of all of this. It looks beautiful. I'm hoping it will look just as good when I spread it out. It's supposed to kind of be a repeated pattern, so we'll see how that works. I need to a little bit there. Okay. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, I can't wait to show you. That worked out really well. Those colors are perfect. We'll go ahead and hold that up for you so you can see the little seahorse. I love it. So we're gonna do like more of the same. And I want to do kind of fill this bottom with the seashells. And so I'm probably gonna do this, whoops. Probably gonna do this big shell a couple times and then the smaller shell a couple times. And I'll do, oh, I gotta dry that. Oh, I forgot. You guys know I'm big on going off the edges, so I'll probably do a few off the edge. Haha. Something. All right, so let's do this one fairly close to the edge. We're gonna basically do a similar color scheme. Now I was looking up seashells. I was looking up seashells and I saw some great coloring. Oh man, okay. people cannot be texting me when I'm live.
Where's Dad?
Is Trevin home?
Yeah, he's going.
Okay, good, because I just got a message from his mom. Trevin was supposed to be home at 11, and he is not. Okay. Well, I'm live. So I was going to look at my picture to see how I want to do my seashells. And some of them are like really patterned. So I just kind of, can you guys see? Like some of them, how they're patterned. I do that a little bit. I do like a little bit of a cheat to kind of, what? Dad went grocery shopping, dude. What do you need his help for?
To find the recordings on YouTube TV.
Okay, I think it's manageable. I don't think you really need to do that. So what I'm doing is I am...
Fine.
Oh, fine. Life is so hard when you're 9. We had Saturday morning TV, Ryan, cartoons, Saturday morning cartoons, and you didn't get to pick what you watched. You had to watch what was on the TV, and that's it. And we only had 3 channels. So there. And one of them was always news. Now go play. Please. All right, we're gonna add a little bit of dark down here. But I don't want my dark throughout. I want it mostly down here. And then we're gonna add, that's too much. Some good morning, Tia and Franny. Some of the light, which will go and kind of cover the areas. Okay. Hopefully this will work well. I kind of want to do it as a fan. And we'll see how that turned out. I'm going to save this because I'm going to use it on my other ones. Ooh, that looks good. I have a little bit right there I want to fix. And I'm gonna set this over here and do it again. But I'm gonna use the same paste, and it will probably just be a little bit more blended. I'm gonna add a couple tiny bits of that. And a couple tiny bits of this just to get more of that color. Okay. And when I pull that up, so I've got 2 good seashells down here. I'm going to set this aside because I'm not really sure if I'm done using it or not. I'm going to get my Q-tip and try to get some of that up. Perfect. Dry this, and then we'll work on that other one, the other shell. I think I might need another one of these fan shells. I'm not sure. This shell is a little different sized. It's just smaller and more triangular shaped. And so it will fit in some really great places. Like I can do it right here. I want to add a little bit of this color in there. That's our eucalyptus. But we need to get the pink, that coral, the guava in here as well. This is a really fun technique because you never know what you're going to get. And while sometimes it looks awesome. Other times you're like, well, I need to plan that out better. So even though this looks legit like a hot mess, I did plan it out. I planned out where I wanted that to be. And I'm gonna get a Q-tip, or I'm gonna get a paper towel and just kind of wipe that on here, because I don't want my color blended. Like, I don't just want that pretty pink color. I want, there we go. I want these colors to be, there is a method to my madness, basically. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And there you go. When you put such a tiny amount, there are times when it kind of gets a little bit drier. Oh, that looks good. Part of that, I think, was a little bit dry, but it looks good. And I think I'm gonna put another fan shell there and just pop half of this here. And I wanna add some of this eucalyptus so that we've got that down in this area of the piece, whatever. So we're just gonna do like not even half of the shell. Okay. Oh, I put it in the wrong. I can scoop that out. Jeez Louise. Watch what you're doing, Sarah. Watch what you're doing. Okay. There we go. Awesome. There's a little bit down there. And I'm going to do that last fan over here. And because I let it dry a little bit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it down and spray it with some water and just use a little wipe to kind of, yes. Oh, so many bathrooms have the like the decor of the seashore. I agree. You could easily make some really great custom pieces for your bathroom to match, because when you go to the store and you're looking for like some artwork, just some decor pieces for like a specific room, and you want it to match something, it's very difficult because the colors aren't the same. You know what I'm saying? So by doing it this way, you get to match your colors, you get to match the shapes of the shells, and pick the piece or the board that literally fits your area. It makes it so much nicer and so custom. It's just custom. And it's fun. So I don't have to tell you that. You guys should know by now. I'm gonna do a little bit darker here. A little bit. Okay. As your chalk dries, you get less and less of that little like drip at the end, and so it's harder to put it down. When you have that little drip, it's so easy to do this technique. Okay. Here we go with our fan. I love it. Very, very cool. Okay. Now, this goes in my water. This goes here. And I am leaning towards, I just want to look at this. Like I'm going to look at it for a second. It looks really cute. And it's definitely distressed exactly the way I wanted. I do think I kind of want to fill in my letters though. Will not take me long, but what I want to do is, works better with a real fluid chalk. So we don't want a thick chalk. Okay, while I am doing this, we'll also tell you, did you guys know? If you watch me, you know this, but we are moving into Canada. Things are going well in our progress. We announced this back in January, and all we've been doing is just kind of waiting for the final word on the Canadian government. And while we're doing that, we were given permission to start promoting that we're moving to Canada. And so through that all, we have been able to pre-register Canadians who are interested in becoming designers. Now, as a Canadian, you can pre-register. I have a link inside my opportunity group where you can pre-register, and I can also give it to you here. All you have to do, Holly, this is not from Chalk Couture. All you have to do is type in the word Canada, and I will give you a link to pre-register, and what you need is my sponsor ID. So basically, this is, my sponsor ID is 475, and in order to register, you're just gonna put your name, address, phone number, email address into the form with my ID. And it makes it way easy. Okay. So check this out. We're just gonna do a little bit. I can zoom in a bit so you can see. There you go. So you can kind of check out how I'm doing this. And once I get that, and it's kind of just like, I think I'm going to spray a little bead of water. You guys can't, there you go. So here's my little bead of water. And then swirl it around so that I get a nice good amount on my board, or on my paintbrush, and we'll just kind of spread it out. So chalk paste doesn't act like paint much at all. Chalk paste is not self-smoothing or self-settling or whatever that word is. So you have to kind of work with it as best you can and smooth it with your paintbrush before it dries. And I just will stir that in. I mean, you don't want it liquidy, but you want it fluid. So we just do that, and hopefully you can see the difference that this will make. You see, it's gonna stand out. Some of that's shiny right now because I just laid it down, but as it dries, you're gonna see the difference. It's really, and sometimes you may need to wash your brush off because the chalk paste will kind of dry to the bristles, and you'll want to get a clean brush as you're doing this. The first time I did this, to me it looked bad. It was definitely, I did more of a watercolor effect, not like, I definitely watered down the chalk quite a bit. And if you're looking for the water paint, what am I talking about, you guys? The watercolor effect, if you're looking for that, it's really cool. But if you're not, like, I wanted more of a vibrant color, so don't water it down, but it needs to be, you need to keep stirring it throughout, and just make sure your brush is in good shape. You want really tight bristles with the shape. This brush is the number 5. I use the 135 brushes. They are a nice pointy brush, which is what you want. You don't really want a flat brush or the round brush at all when you're doing touch-up work, because you don't want to lay down that much chalk at once. You just kind of want this little tiny tip of a brush. And honestly, the 5 is like the bigger of the few that I use. I just grabbed it out of my drawer. They're all just kind of in there. And since they're all the same shape, it's okay. Here's the other thing. If you feel like you need to do a second layer ever when you're doing these letters, you want your original layer of chalk to dry. No matter how, like, if you think it looks bad, no matter how poorly you think it may look, you need it to dry first to go over it. Let's zoom out a bit. Here's my Life's a Beach. If I wanted to even kind of make this L stand out a little bit more, I can kind of go over that, make it a little bit thicker. How about the dot to my eye? Make that a little bit more thick. There you go. So, yes, so Joanne, check this out. So I could, you know, take some chalk paste and set it here and then add water. And you can turn this kind of into a thinner, but when you start painting with this, I'll just show you, it will be more of a thin, you see it's not so solid. That's what happens the more water you get. So if you wanted to do a watercolor technique, like with some of our open floral pieces, they have outlines and you want to color in like a watercolor, you can, but just know it's not paint. It definitely reacts differently to, it's just not paint. So, oh, there I go. Here I am. Hello. Okay. And then to wash this, I'm just going to put it in my water bath and like swish it around a little bit because it's not paint that's on there, and then it's clean. It's really easy to clean up, like so easy. It's awesome. So then here we have the Life's a Beach. Really, really just subtle things on there, but there's detail. So I love that, and it's a great thing just to add out to any beach house or beachy room, whatever you feel. If I had, like I kind of would love to put like a little bird up here, but I don't have one that would look like, I could paint like a little, you know, like a little bird in the sky, but that's neither here nor there. So there's my project for today. And I thank you so much for checking me out, checking out my project, actually, not me. And thank you, Jana. So here's what you need to know. If you are watching the replay, welcome, welcome, welcome. Go ahead and leave me a message. Tell me you're watching the replay. If you haven't gotten into the VIP group yet, go ahead and type add me in the comments. If you're interested in our $19.99 a month subscription where you get a project mailed to you every month, free shipping, a big B-size transfer, plus 3 single-use chalk paste packets in 3 different colors. It will always be 3 colors, and then you get access to a video and added into a special group where I will go live every month and do a different project with your kit. Plus, you're going to get a welcome gift from me. You need to be inside my VIP group in order to access the welcome gift. So, I think that's it. I will be back. We're doing 40 days of lives, and today is just day number 4, live number 4. Okay, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.